if you're still telling a story from long, long ago, and you're still going over the problems that happen, the issues that happen with it, that sort of thing, that's a story that's stuck in your system that you need to let go of. So I would tell you that's something that you need to let go, release, so you can move forward. Hello, Miss Sandra. Hello, Miss Beautiful. Back to you. My question is for my angel. Why am I having the anxiety attacks? Almost. I kind of get, and I know you're kind of opening your business because Sandra's a client of mine, so I know some things about her. So one of the things I want you to understand, Sandra, is part of what's coming up for you is this obligations that are coming forward, things that are money's being outlaid, and you're starting to panic, and it's not your panic. It's one of those. I want you to start to take a salt tub, release the panics, and as it comes up, do your body testing. I know you know what I'm talking about. Do your body testing, and I guarantee you it's not yours, which means you need to go through your routines of keeping yourself pushed away, pushing the negative energy away, and it will make things much, much lighter and much, much easier for you. So now we're on to Miss Elizabeth. Do you have any messages from loved ones? Elizabeth, there is an older gentleman. As soon as I ask that question, that's coming through on the other side. This is an older gentleman, probably a grandfather or a great grandfather. Tall, skinny, little legs, little chicken legs. He's coming through with some messages of hope that there's some changes coming. And I guarantee you've been praying for these changes to come in, and they are literally within hours or days away from you. So know that they're coming in, and that is all brought in. I feel like your grandfather on your mom's side is where I feel like that's coming in to you from. We got Miss Olivia on. Let's see, Mindy. Mindy, I do feel like it'll be successful. I feel like there's the reconciling will come in and more in August and getting things, and I do feel like there's a lot of miscommunication, so there's not communicating well. So make sure that when you do communicate, that you are getting a clear message, and when you're communicating with the other person, that you're getting a clear message and you're understanding what they're asking you. So that's really important, not only for you but for them, so you can clear this energy up. Amy, do you see me? Okay, so let's see. For Miss Amy. Okay, so what you're asking about is a move to a new town, but what I get is a raise or promotion. So what I get is congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of a positive force and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. I also get that this is going to be bringing in a change of positions, and I do feel like even a move. So that's your career is going to be motivating your move. You're very welcome. If y'all have not left me a review on Facebook or Google, something like that, if you haven't done so, please do so. It's one of those, if you've already done it, I so appreciate that. I love hearing from you guys. So I've got Velma on and Pat. Let's see, Karen is asking if I have any messages from past loved ones. Karen, I get a small child that's coming through. I feel like this is a small child that passed shortly before birth, so I'm kind of like a miscarriage of some type. I do feel like this child will be coming back into the family soon, so I'm not sure if it belongs to you or if it belongs to someone else you know. I feel like it's been on the other side, so this miscarriage happened about 8 to 9, maybe 7, 8 to 9 years ago, right in that time frame. So just know that that's something that's coming in at you, to have this child come back in your life soon. So that is your messages. And I do feel like you've been praying for a child in that area. Let's see, Sarah's on. Hello, Miss Grace. Do you see any major changes coming to me in July? July is going to be such a great month. I get that there's going to be some changes in your friendships, and it says detox your friendships. Your abundance flows from being affected by other people's, and your Grace, you know you're already affected by other people's energy a lot. the ones you spend the most of the time with. So be discerning about the associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. I would really emphasize the supportive for you. When people are supportive of you, you can be supportive of them. But so many times, Grace, you support someone else and they're not supporting you back. Okay? So know that that's coming at you. Hello, Miss Francis. Things are going well for me. I did have a death in my friend family. A really close friend of ours passed away yesterday, and so I've been dealing with that. He was 96 years old, and he was like my best friend, and so I miss him terribly. His funeral is tomorrow, so I love him, I miss him, and I know he's going to be back, so that's okay. So you're welcome, Sue. So can you tell me if I'm having any messages from loved ones or past spirits? So Francis, I do. There's a young man that's coming through, and he looks, he's taller than you, but he's not really tall. Probably 5'9", 5'10", somewhere around in there. And what I get is kind of like dark hair, almost like a deep mustache coloring. Coming in, and I do feel like you knew him in high school, or you were around him when you were in high school. So he may not have been high school, but you were in high school around that time. So understand that there is a lot of energy with him. I feel like there's a lot of lies that came along with his death. So some things, the truth didn't all come out. So that's something that really upsets him. I would say, Francis, if you're interested in finding out more information, it would be something that we would need to do in a private reading. So just know that that's something that's coming at you. Let's see, Miss Sarah. So I feel like this is I pulled a card for you, Miss Sarah. I thought you changed jobs, but this is what I'm getting is an employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and a life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported in each step of the way. So know that this is something really important. So I know you changed businesses or what you were doing not too long ago. If I remember correctly, but I do feel like there's some more changes coming out there, and it may be moving more into management or changing positions and kind of moving upwards. So know that that's coming in at you. Miss Olivia, I have got a card for you. That is not your card. I pulled that card, and that's not the card for you. Okay, this is the card for you. It slipped out of my hand. Okay, so I get deservingness. So you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve the support that allows you to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust in your Creator and your angels to see how amazing you truly are. And I do feel like there's a lot of deservingness that you haven't really even scooped into yet. So that is some amazing stuff that's coming in at you really, really soon. So, and some great changes coming for you. So Charlie, if your kids are over the flu now, that's what I was talking about. Not getting sick again, you're over that. So hello, Miss Tony. Miss Pat is asking, do you have any messages from loved ones who have passed over? Did I just answer that one? That was from someone else. Okay. So Pat is asking any messages from loved ones. They're asking me to pull a card for you, Miss Pat. Here we go. And the card is take a divinely guided chance. And this is from your angels, Pat. So this is really important for them to give you. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance into new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. I feel like this is coming definitely in your career field. You will make room for new and meaningful opportunities. So that's something that's coming into you. And I kind of feel like it's over the next couple of months, and that's kind of what they've been getting you ready for. You're very welcome, Miss Emma. I'm glad you joined us. Stacy, did I skip you? It's one of those, if you get skipped, make sure that you like my page. That's one of the ways I know that it's less likely to skip you. So for you, Miss Stacy, I got gratitude list, and this is for your love life. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered, and that's what you really need to work on, is being centered in your heart. And instead of fixating on the worries, like, I'm not going to find him, I'm not going to find the right one. Know that what you're asking for is already coming in at you. What you are grateful for right now. Keep focusing on your gratitude, and you will discover amazing, generous opportunities in this universe. And make a list of what you really are grateful for and qualities that you're really grateful for. That's something that's really important for you guys. Thank you, Miss Joe, for joining us. Let's see. Dawn. Let's see. There's someone keeps visiting me. There's 2 ghosts that keep visiting you, Dawn. I do feel like it is the family members that you lost a couple of years ago. So if there's one that you lost a couple of years ago and then one that you lost like 9 or 10 years ago, they're coming in together, just to let you know that they're there. Hello, Miss Kim. You're welcome, Miss Elizabeth. Hello. Let's see. Thank you, Miss Minnie. If you haven't left me a review, please do so. Let's see. Miss Tony is asking for a card for her future. Okay, so we're talking about a lot about abundance today. Let's see. So for you, Miss Tony, I get visualize abundance in all forms. And I often tell people, don't just think of your abundance coming from one source, think of it coming from many, many sources. So your creator has given you such a spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually comes into reality. Hold a steady vision of that, which is a beautiful, healthy, positive, filled with blessings, and that's what you will experience. So see trips coming in and packing your bags and going places and visiting different countries and visiting different states and counties and all that kind of stuff, and that's what's going to come into you, and the abundance will apply. There's a lot of changes coming in the next year or so for you, Miss Tony, also. Hi, Ruth. Can you pull a card? This is from Daisy. So, let's see. Okay, Daisy's asking for a card for her future. This is the card, obstacles and blocks are lifted. And I feel like, Daisy, you in particular have been feeling there's a lot of blocks in your way. For all the good personal work and positive energy shaft that you have overcome in previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. And you'll start to realize that over the next few days to the next few weeks. You will experience progress and forward motion into your projects. Stay centered in gratitude and ensure that the flow of abundance keeps coming. I would also find a really good meditation. I have several of them on my YouTube channel that are really good about just meditation and clearing things out. So you want to stay centered through this process for you, Daisy, probably over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Let's see. I've got Miss Kim asking a card for her future. Okay. What I get for you, Miss Kimberly, is organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose, organization of your thoughts, your reports, your living, and your workspace, and your finances will come to you, and you will know a plan and have a great action steps. So it's one of those, really think about what you want to come into you. It's one of those, I do feel like the organization of just feeling like you're in your right spot and right in the flow, that things will get easier. But it's one of those, there are some things that may need to be dealt with. Hello, Miss Amy. Okay, can you answer anything about my future? Okay, so Amy, that's your card right there. Okay, Miss Amy, the card I pull for you is abundance mindset. This is for you. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, it will always be one day away from you. This is for everybody listening. See, feel, and think and speak abundance as everything has already come into the present moment, and that is when you will experience it. I see this a lot of times when people go, oh, I'll be happy when I get married. Oh, I'll be happy when I have kids. Oh, I'll be happy when I buy a house. The thing is, though, what you're saying is something in the future is going to cause you to be happy today, and it's not. What you really need to focus in on is being happy with what's coming in at you, and always speaking the right words, and always pushing the amazing energy into you. It will come to you, but it's one of those, don't say it's, someday I'm going to have this, but you also don't want to lie about your money, so that's something else. So make sure that things are coming in at you the way you require them to. Okay, so I got Miss Rosie on. Hello, Miss Amanda. I got Miss Stephanie on. Let's see. I can't wait to see you too, Miss Sarah. I'm so excited to go to Miss Arizona. So Miss Rosie, I've got a card. God is your source. Let me read that to you one more time, Miss Rosie. God is your source. Everything you require is supplied to you in infinite abundance from your Creator. Your faith opens the door to receive, and in God there are no lack, no limitations. Rather, there's only plenty of abundance and for all to share in. So this is what this big step is telling you to understand, that you've already got this covered. They've already got you covered on this. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Let's see. Miss Olivia, you're welcome. Hello, Miss Henia. Pat, you're very welcome. I got you, Miss Tony. I finally got you. Hi, Ruth. So Myra, if I was going to put these into order, what I would put first is school, and then I would put your business, and then I would put your new job. Those are the orders that I would put those in. Okay. So, it's one of those, the school is going to help with the business and giving you new information and new ideas and new avenues for it. So that's kind of why it's coming in at you. And then the job will come along. It's one of those, it will definitely come along. Hello, Miss Henia. Any messages from your son? I do have a couple of messages from your son, that there is some changes coming into the family, and I know there's already been some major changes. There are some new changes coming in. I also feel like someone is about to get pregnant or just got pregnant. It's one of those in the last month or so. It's kind of in that time frame, so I'm not really getting when it happened, but it's either about to happen or just happened. So understand that some changes coming in, and he's very excited for that. Excuse me. Okay. Sinuses. Okay. Dawn, we're going to go a couple of minutes into the 30-minute time frame, and then we're going to call it quits. My nose is just itchy. Can you pull a card for me? So Dawn, next time, make sure you tell me what area to pull your card in. It makes it a little bit easier. So the card I get for you is positivity, faith, and optimism. You are an open doorway of positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you are going on. Keep the faith and you will keep going. Okay? So know that it's coming in at you, Dawn. It's coming. Just keep the faith. Let's see. Melinda is asking for a card for her future. Let's see. Okay. Melinda, the card I get for you is dreams of abundance, and you probably dream to pull this card, lots of amazing dreams and lots of abundance dreams. As you sleep, God and your angels and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas and answers to situations. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams in reality. I often tell my clients to get just a regular notebook by your bedside. Before you go to sleep, write the date on the top and a click pen. I know it sounds really weird, but a click pen is really important. I'm going to do it with this hand. See if I can do it over here. Click pen. So if you have to deal with a cap at night, not so cool. It's not so cool. But if you have a click pen, then you can click it on and you can write a few things and write down a few notes. And then in the morning when you get up, it's one of those, make sure that you are going back over your dreams and what does your dream mean to you. Also trying to find a dream dictionary for you would be really good. Let's see, we've got a few more questions and then we're stopping for tonight. Nanette, card for the future, looking for a new job. I get conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you require. So I do feel like this is something really important for you, not to overinvest yourself in certain areas, but also be wise about your money. Make sure you're using your money very wisely over the next few weeks. But I do feel like there's a job and it will be in that area of healing the planet in some way. Gail, okay, so let's see. One question only, Gail. One question. So I'm going to ask, answer. Let's see. Any vibes for me? I do get a lot of vibes with you, Gail. I would say one of the most important ones for you is to keep yourself really centered. I feel like on occasions you've tried to meditate and it hasn't really worked for you. I would definitely have you do a moving meditation where you move. Try laying on the floor and moving with the motion of the music, and that will help you feel more. Okay, so I thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm not doing this next week because next week is July 4th, so I'm going to be out with my family, hopefully shooting off from some fireworks. So I'm so excited about that for you guys. If you haven't already signed up for my newsletter, please do so. If you go to my website, it's up in the corner over there, or the corner over there. It's one of those, click on it at the very bottom of the first page where it says Meet Ruth. At the very bottom, you can sign up for my newsletter and I will have tons of information. I do an angel card reading for every day of the week of the month, and tons of information for you guys, plus any insights to the planets and other things that are happening. So I'm so thankful. If you enjoyed your reading tonight, or if you want to plan something else, please contact me. I always love your reviews, and I'm so thankful y'all joined me tonight, and I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. If someone referred you, please make sure that you post your questions or the names on here so I can see those. I'll have to look at those later on. So I'm so thankful you joined me this evening. I hope y'all have a great month. It's almost July. Have a great one, guys.